Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you may I. Not at my house, they can bet. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die to eat, sleep sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers, your boy Sixers fan for life. BG in the building. And all our favorite people in the chat come back. Anyway, real quick, man, just to give y'all, I don't want to be the bad news, but 2-1 is out for the night. So, BG, do we have a starting lineup?
Yes, sir, we do. Yes, sir, we do. Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, Adem Bona, and Jabari Walker.
All right. That's our starting lineup. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we used to seeing different starting lineups every day, so we can't be confused. We knew this was coming with a back-to-back. Right here, we knew this was coming, Jose. So.
I'm okay. Like, I'm super okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to put it out there for the Embiid enthusiasts, you know what I'm saying? Which I used to be. I'm just no longer. You know what I'm saying? Glad it's, if he could finish his career as a Sixer, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. But if he ain't here tomorrow, I'm okay with that too. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to, preserve him and all that with all the injuries he have, and I guess this is the right choice to make. But like Zay said, Bono over Drummond, interesting. Listen, Zay, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I like Drummond. Me and BG was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs trying to get Drummond back over to the Sixers when he left, when he was here the first time. And to me, he's just better off the bench. That's it. So we got to try. Let's try out these young guys, man.
Every time he started in place of Embiid, we saw just a lesser version of Drummond. I do like Adem Bona in the starting lineup. I must admit, the electricity, the energy that Bona brings, I think suits the starting lineup. The way VJ runs the floor, the way Maxey runs the floor, and the way Adem Bona is willing to run the floor and sprint rim to rim. I think it's going to be good to see him in the starting lineup. I do think Drummond will definitely split the minutes because who else is out? We got a healthy injury report. It's more than just Joel Embiid. It is we have no Dominic Barlow tonight as well, and no Trendon Watford again. So look for Adem Bona and Andre Drummond to split those center minutes. And I do like Bona with the starters initially. Let's see how it works out throughout the game. But I do like that decision to start Bona.
I don't think coach is going to allow that decision to hinder, because it's so easy to just take one out and pull one in. You know what I'm saying? So, I agree with what you said. These guys are balling. And if you look at the last 2 games with Embiid on the court and then Embiid off the court, the tempo is totally different. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why they're going to go ahead and put a Bona in there. You know what I'm saying? To see how that would look.
The tempo I saw in the preseason was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And a part of that tempo was Adem Bona running with those young guys. So I look to see the good basketball I saw in the preseason. I look to see that same exact, for them to replicate what they did in the preseason. And hopefully it ends in a win.
Especially because Drummond ain't that much faster than Embiid. They like, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't that much faster. He might be slower. Let's be clear.
Yeah, turtle 1 and turtle 2, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's slower than Embiid. Embiid definitely got more foot speed. Even though Embiid don't got the best foot speed with his knee not being able to move the way he wants to, but I still think he moved a little quicker than Drummond.
Yeah.
But I do like Drummond. I do like Drummond tonight off the bench, man. What he did for us last game was huge. It was huge. So hopefully he can repeat it. He is a part of the over-unders just to get you prepped for the over-unders, brother. Yeah, we do got a back-to-back.
Let's just talk about back-to-back. So let me ask a question to you real quick, PG.
I had a question for you too. Hopefully it's not the same question.
Of course, the chat can chime in and reiterate whatever I'm asking. So what I'm saying is, would it have been better to start and be tonight versus tomorrow, or vice versa?
So
tomorrow we play Washington.
Technically, you took the question, but in a different way. I was going to ask you, would you have rather him sit against a lesser opponent, or do you want to see what these guys got against Orlando? And then you know what, and you could come back and play against a team that you probably won't have to exert a lot of energy. I don't know which one you would prefer. I personally would prefer them playing today. That's me. So to answer your question, yes, I would have rather him play tonight, set tomorrow. Yeah. But he's gonna be 20 minutes from my house. He might be setting up because he want to play for me. I might be at the game tomorrow. Smitty ain't hit me back yet. I might be at the game tomorrow. Jose Wagner B plays tomorrow. I don't get what you're saying, Linnell. But yeah, Wagner is definitely a problem. Both of the Wagners, but one of the Wagners isn't playing. Mo Wagner isn't playing, but the younger Wagner, who is the better Wagner, is playing. He get buckets. That whole team get buckets. I talked about it at post game on how they reloaded this offseason. Orlando definitely is a formidable opponent.
This would have set up and be perfect for Boston on Friday if he played tonight. He could have had tomorrow off, right? He would have had Wednesday off. He would have had Thursday off. He should have played tonight.
I agree he should have played tonight, but I think he should play every night that's not a back-to-back. So outside of this, I don't care which day you take off in this back-to-back, Joel Embiid, you're playing on Friday. I need you out there against the better teams. I need the team to know how to play with you when we're playing playoff caliber teams, not when we're playing the Washington Wizards.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's not rocket science to throw him in there today and let him get 3 days off before the next game.
Oh, we got somebody from the Philippines in the building. What's good? What's good, Jorge? I don't know how to say your last name. Jose, help me out.
I'm gonna say Estoque.
No? I don't think it's K. Well, maybe Estoque.
Yo.
Jorge, shout out to Jorge, all the way from the Philippines, man.
Jorge Estoque. I said it right.
You might. I can't question it. I don't know, but I got the first name right. Most people would have said George.
I'm 100% right.
Most people would have said George. BG, this not playing tonight might hurt them. The front office is ridiculous. Linnell, I agree and don't agree. So I was talking to my brother yesterday about this, and I was like, yo, I just like watching the Sixers without Embiid. Like when he don't play, they fun to watch. I do hate that the highest paid player on our roster is in and out of the lineup, that he's on a minutes restriction due to himself and the front office deciding that what's best for the Sixers. I do hate it, but I don't mind it this year because at least we don't look like ass when he's not out there. Like in the past, when Tobias Harris was forced to step up in the role, when Danny Green was forced to step, like that's when it was hard to watch. But now, man, with these young kids up and down the court, dog, man, I love it. But I don't love that our best player is on a minute restriction, especially a 20-minute minutes restriction. That shit is absurd. That's absurd.
Yeah. So right now we're just gonna start off with our first segment, man. I hear them keys jingling. So what's up? What you got for me?
Oh man. Against this young team, man, this is gonna be 3 games in a row. But 2 games in a row, we did it and we won. So man, I'm gonna just go still our favorite one, dog. We gotta set the pace against a team that's pretty much intact. We're not intact. So with them wanting to play their normal basketball, we got to make them uncomfortable. So we got to play our basketball against a team that's trying to play. They pretty much healthy. They pretty much healthy, and we aren't. Let's go out there and show them. Set the pace.
Set the pace. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. I'm gonna say the key to today's game with in the B-list 76ers against formidable opponent, because tomorrow seems to be the lesser team. I'm gonna say got to get Mr. Edgecombe involved today. He has to be involved. No, 18 points ain't gonna cut it. He got to get involved.
Yeah, I
Get him
mean,
some great looks and see what he does, so we can get past this team to the lesser opponent tomorrow.
let me see something. You talking about something? Get him involved. Let me see the box score. He still shot the rock though. He shot the ball 15 times.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't do what he did the first game. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? We might need a first game performance tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna need him to be uber aggressive on offense.
Yeah, exactly. He has to play above average today. You know what I'm saying? So with that, yeah, I mean, for lack of better words, I should have said that first.
I just say play the youth too, man. Please, please, please see what he was able to give us in game 2. And give Justin Edwards those minutes, man. We got people out today. Let Justin Edwards get into that rotation, man. He's a shot maker, yo. And he can defend. We haven't had wings that can defend and shoot in a while. The guys that we had there either could defend and couldn't shoot, or could shoot but couldn't defend. Now we got somebody that could do both, man. Play the kid, man. Play Justin Edwards tonight.
He made some key shots last game to bring us back. And he came off the bench and made some. He didn't shoot much. He didn't have that many points, but he shot some key shots that turned the momentum around.
3 for 5 from 3. I will take that from a bench player any day of the week. I had PJ Tucker wide open in the corner for 2 years. I had Danny Green's knees who couldn't work out for me. I had Matisse Thybulle that never figured out how to shoot a jump shot. I had Isaiah Joe sitting on my bench. Look, anytime I can get 3 for 5 from a guy that only plays 12, 30, how many minutes he played? He didn't even play that many minutes. For him to play how many minutes he played to give us 9 points, man, I love it. I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. You know,
it scares me right here. Look at the screen right quick, Jose. So we're happy right now because technically we haven't had the fully ingrained Embiid or Paul Pierce. That's like the 5th time I said that. Paul George yet. Do you have any? Maybe is this fool's goal? Am I falling in love with this team and it's going to be a completely different team in November, December? Or are you hopeful that Nick Nurse going to figure this out, and he figured it out over the offseason? He figured it out during training camp. What you think?
I think that you should just stay in defense mode, all right? Because we've been let down by this team time after time after time. You know what I'm saying? And once you put in the guy who thinks he's the best center in the NBA back into this lineup, you know what I'm saying? And he feels like he's at full strength. I think the dynamic of a lot will change.
And then what about PG? Because to me, I agree with Lex. Ingraining PG into this lineup is like the thing I'm the most worried about.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm not truly convinced with whatever PG brings to the table, because I don't feel like we got 100% out of PG to begin with. So now I feel like no. When?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We didn't get what we thought we was gonna get out of PG last year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
how much time
he gave us, all he did was gave us the sample size. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everyone's seen what Paul George can do everywhere else, but I don't think that he's given that type of effort to the Philadelphia 76ers to this day. So I don't know what I'm gonna get from him. So what is he really gonna? How much of the ball is he really gonna demand or expect?
I mean, he waited till the first week of February to say he taking basketball serious. So Hopefully he starts taking it serious a little earlier this season. Because that's ridiculous. I must take basketball serious. I want to kill Paul George.
I don't understand. I get the question. I understand the question, but again, all we getting is for real, like right now. And I hate to compare the two because I know one is technically better than the other. We just getting a slightly upgraded Tobias Harris out of Paul George.
But isn't that all we wanted was an upgraded Tobias Harris? Is it realistic for us to? Is it realistic for us to think that Paul George can be the Paul George of Indiana, OKC? Could he be that guy with a high volume guy like Embiid, a high volume guy like Maxey? I go back to when the Heatles first got put together. We know what Chris Bosh was, but Chris Bosh's numbers had to suffer. They had to suffer because he was playing with LeBron and Wade. So are we being too critical of what we expect? Because output doesn't bother me, Jose. Availability is what bothers me. I'm not tripping about his output because when I look at his output from last year, yes, it was a small sample size, but 16, 5, and 4, not terrible, right? 16, 5, and 4, not terrible. But it's just we got in our head, wait, that's Paul George. He's supposed to average 25. Nah, it's a little different. My thing is availability, though. I don't care if he scores 18. That's what I want out of Paul George. 18 points a night, between 18 and 16, 18 and 15 a night. But be available. That's the biggest thing. Listen, he can't average 30 with the roster we got. He can't average 25 with the roster we got.
I think I speak for all the 76ers fans here, my fellow 76ers, my sisters, my brothers, that if we think we get in that Paul George, we got to be delusional. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is way more realistic. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what it all boils down to. Will you play? Are you putting basketball first? Is your podcast more important? Those are questions we need answers to.
And in this city, your podcast cannot be the priority when you getting paid how much you get paid. It could be my priority. It could be Jose's priority. But it cannot be your priority when you playing in the city of Philadelphia. I'm sorry. I hope you realize that after your first season in Philadelphia, that's just not something we're going to live with and be cool with. It's just never going to be the case. We like hard workers. We like people that's going to go out there and give it they all for that name on the front of their jersey. And we don't feel like you did that for us, Paul George. So this year, look, clean slate. Do your thing. I ain't going to be critical yet.
You remember sitting in the schoolyard and doing your mama jokes and one guy just couldn't handle it where he just had to walk away? That's how the 76ers fan would do you, gang. They would ride you out of here. You be gone. You be on the first thing smoking, Mr. PG.
The only thing is
first thing smoking.
The only thing is I don't want to give him Tobias Harris treatment so soon. The Tobias Harris buildup was over 5 years of just like, come on, dog. Like, what's up? Paul George only, what he played? He played 41 games last year. 41 games last year. And did he really play 41 games? I mean, I want to give him a little bit of grace until I see. Yes, you do have to perform. You do have to be available. I'm not taking that away from what you weren't last year, because that was definitely a part of your resume. Not available and not taking basketball serious. Yes, you do have to fix those things, but I think if he fixed those things, Jose, Paul George still got something left in the tank, dog. He still got something left in the tank.
Paul George was a multi-year all-star. All right. At least Tobias Harris was pounding on his chest, telling the world he's the all-star. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we got all-star version of PG yet.
No, we definitely haven't.
No. So
I think we got.
I said that wrong. I said I know for a fact we ain't get that type of Paul George yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Only time
was last year. I want to say like 30.
And all we can do for real is, pray for these guys to get healthy, and we can see all of them on the court and see how it all meshes out. Listen, I don't want to put any knocks on Nick Nurse, and I know he's a little crazy with his substitutions, his rotations, You know what I'm saying? But right now, you're playing with a half a deck, so we can't really say too much right now. Like, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's gonna happen. We gotta get these guys on the court first and foremost.
Facts. What time is it? You done missed the damn window, dog. Come on, yo.
Shit. Yeah,
You
see,
tripping,
we get to
dog.
talking. We get to talking some good stuff. I got you,
You
brother. I
tripping,
got
dog.
you. It's that time, y'all. Y'all already
We've
know.
been there.
For BG over and under.
Man, I apologize, y'all. My boy Tardy, he forgot about the over under segment, but BG did not forget, and I got 4 for you
At least
tonight.
I showed up.
That was uncalled for. Over unders, I got 4 for you tonight. Did you know that the Philadelphia 76ers are leading the NBA in 3-point percentage at 43%? Did you know that?
That's crazy. No, I didn't.
Are number 1 in the NBA in 3-point percentage at 43%. Do I expect it to stay that high? Yeah, I'm throwing the number at 40. So the over under, do the Sixers shoot 39.5 from 3-point tonight? Do they continue their good shooting?
Damn. I think yeah.
You weren't ready.
They're gonna do
You
it.
weren't ready
They're
for
gonna do it.
percentage over.
No. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. The only one that could probably hinder that will probably be Embiid, and the only reason why I'm not saying he's a bad shooter, even though he doesn't shoot 40%, but he can't take down the whole team with just a few missed shots. What I'm saying is, we won't have him in there trying to shake off the cobwebs and the rust. I think these guys can do it.
One thing I know about the Sixers, they've been taking good threes when Embiid's not on the floor. You know how he falls in love with, if you're gonna be a step off me, he gonna shoot it. So a lot of those come from Embiid. With Embiid not being out there, I think that percentage stays high. The big fella gave us a lot of rebounds last game, dog. The big fella gave us a lot of rebounds just in the second half, for real. Andre Drummond, does he continue that rebounding prowess of 12.5 rebounds tonight? What you think off the bench?
If the rebound battle starts to look tough, Nick Nurse will, Drummond's going to log in sufficient minutes to at least give us 10. You said the number was what?
12.5.
You think he can give us 13 back-to-back games?
With no Embiid, he's not. Remember those 20 minutes Embiid got.
I know
will
he
not
got that with Embiid. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going ahead and take the over. I'm gonna take the over on this.
Yeah, for the reasons I just kinda convinced you. I don't want to say I know it's your word, not my word. But the reasons I kinda convinced you is the same reason I'm taking over. Same reason I'm taking over. Another player that needs to always step up when Joel Embiid is out of the lineup is the guy that's making a whole lot of money wearing that number 0. He's doing it so far. Does he continue to be the leader of this team? The number is 31.5. He's currently averaging 33.5. I think it's 33. If I get this on the nose, hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, he averaged 34. Excuse me. Tyrese Maxey currently averages 34, but I need him to at least get over 30 with Embiid out of the lineup. 31.5 is the number. What you got, Jose?
I'm gonna tell you something, and this is gonna be straight facts. Mr. Kelly Oubre struggled that first game, which allowed Tyrese Maxey to get that 40. If Kelly Oubre balls, in my opinion, Maxey's not getting that. I'm still gonna take the over. I'm still gonna take the over. And no Embiid, I'm taking over.
Hey, the kid has been showing up in a big way so far. I'm excited to say my over for sure for him. I think he continues his scoring. I don't like taking all these overs, and I think I'm gonna take another one.
3 overs,
this one's pretty clear cut. The last one is no number involved. There's actually 2 numbers involved. Over under a Dembona with a double tonight. So you need him to do two things for you to get this right or wrong.
This gonna be a double for Bona? Nah, again. I can't do it. I'm gonna take the under game. I'm taking the under. I already took the over on Andre Drummond's 13 game. You tripping? I'm not. Yeah, nah, hell no. I'm gonna take over under.
I hate taking 4 overs, but I really, really believe in the Dembona, man. I really believe that his motive to go after rebounds is unmatched on the Sixers. He's a better Paul Reed. So I gotta go with the over on that. I hate 4 overs, but I'm gonna take all 4. I'm taking all 4. All 4 overs for me.
Not me. Yeah.
Wanna go bold?
So yeah, we gotta go right into our next segment since I was jabbering, talking about Paul George.
And I gave an extra over under, so that added some time.
And all of that. So yeah, we're going straight into our bowls. And my bowl today is going to be Andre Drummond 2020.
A dub? You said a dub?
2020.
Not a double. A dub.
2020.
Ooh. I'm gonna go bold and say the bench of the Philadelphia 76ers.
That was bold enough. Bold. I mean, yeah. For Drummond,
hell yeah, that's bold.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's bold.
Yeah. 2020.
I'm gonna go with my bench, giving us a whopping 45 points. How? It gotta happen somehow. If Jose get his 20 out of Drummond, that's 20 right there. So I'm going with the bench getting 45 tonight. Bench gonna get 45.
If Quentin Grimes play anything like he played last time, this gonna be easy bench score.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and if my guy Justin Edwards follow right behind it, I'm telling you, we're gonna be all right.
Points from Justin Edwards, you know what I mean? This is gonna be feasible like a mug.
We're gonna be all right, man. We are one of 4 teams that are still undefeated. It feels good to be undefeated. It's very rare that we get to say undefeated 3 games into the season almost, but it feels good to be one of the 4 unbeaten. Hopefully we continue tonight, man.
I'm like just completely flabbergasted that in the first 30 days we got to play Boston 3 times. I'm still mind-boggled.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, talking about get it over with quick.
Let's get it on.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So
get it over with now.
Let's it is, man. Listen, appreciate y'all guys stopping by, hanging out with us every pregame. You know, we love y'all, man. There's no need to, even stress the fact anymore. Y'all already know what the deal is. Meet us back here when the game is over, post game. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers. We'll see y'all post game. Peace.